this bag need to be here?
No, you can very much.
Where do you want me to put it? How do you zoom in? I'm not that good at working.
I know, right? You down chill.
Yeah, I believe so. But I extended both of these. I mean, I just did the best one. So like the pole gets in front, like you kind of need to see right there. Where does she usually set it up though?
All right, Wildcat fans, welcome back into North Carolina Sportsplex for Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. This is women's soccer facing off against the Eagles of Wake Tech. Wildcats coming to this game with a record of 2-1-1. They have had the week off after a couple weekend matches last weekend. Wake Tech comes in this game at 0-1. Their one tie come against Spartanburg Methodist back on August 31st. So no matches, no counting matches. They've had a couple of scrimmages in between time, but no counting matches during that period. We'll turn things over to our public address announcer, Chris Plano, who will have the starters for tonight's contest.
Oh yeah, Naya! Okay, Ebony! Let's go, Jaden! Let's go, Delaney! Let's go, Betsy! Yeah.
So there you have it, the starting lineups for the Wildcats. If you weren't able to pick those up, number 3, Nia Hill. Number 4, Lana Trucy. 5, Brooklyn Cathy. 6, Jackie Gomez. 7, Lauren Martin. 8, Ebony Montague. 9, Jaden Smith. 10, Emily Richard. 11, Delaney Benito. 13, Betsy Martinez. And in goal, number 30, Sarah Toller. for the Eagles. In goal, number 0, Meredith Emmons. Number 8, Miriam Herrera. Number 10, Griselda Jimenez. Number 12, Rebecca Howard. Number 13, Maddie Smith. Number 17, Sarah Zacharias. Number 18, Alexa Cortez. 21, Emily Lawson. 22, Audrey Pluska. 23, Catherine Doyen. And 24, Sabrina Larshid. So we're just about ready to get this one going here as teams are heading back to their benches to get last instructions from their coaches. Alex Whetstone for Wake Tech and Matt Heisler in his 5th year for Johnson & Wales. Wake Tech will have first possession here. So Eagles play it through. Ball picked off by Smith. Smith plays it to Trucy. Trucy loses it to number 17, Sarah Zacharias for the Eagles. Richard has it now. She plays it over to an Eagles player. Toller comes out of her box and gets tripped up, but Richard recovers, clears it away. Ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Eagles. So throw in comes. Ball won by number 24, Sabrina Larshid. Now Gomez has it for the Wildcats. Excuse me, that's 21, Emily Lawson. Throw in now for the Eagles. Another throw in. Richard clears it for the Wildcats, but it goes back out of play, so we'll do it all over from virtually the same spot. So more of a pop-up throw. Richard settles this one at her feet. Tries to get it to Montague. Trucy just misses it. So the Eagles play it back to Herrera. Now over to Cortez. Cortez with Smith on her. Finds Marting with it now for the Wildcats after the throw. She sends it out of play. So it'll be a throw in for the Eagles. Smith battling for it. Trucy with it now. Couple Wake Tech players. And throw in for the Wildcats. Benito will take the throw for Johnson & Wales. Benito, the freshman from Waxhaw, just down the road. Smith beats her player, tries to get it to Trucy. Ball picked off by Herrera. Now it's Lawson with it. She plays it across to Larshid. Larshid to Smith, but Martinez runs it down for the Wildcats. Tries to get it to Kathy, but goes off her foot and out of play. So we'll get the throw in from Pluska. Pluska into Larshid and off of her. So Wildcat throw. As Betsy Martinez, actually they're going to say another Wake Tech throw. or free kick, as they may say, is a foul on Martinez. So you're going to have Catherine Doyen come to take this. 5'10" freshman from Apex, Middle Creek High School. And sends it in. Headed out of there by Richard. Doyen picks it off, but Gomez takes it away from her. Trucy with it at top of the box. Clears it for the moment. Wake Tech runs it down. Hill picks it off for the Wildcats. But Cortez runs it down before Smith picks it off for the Johnson & Wales. Gets it to Trucy. Trucy looking for Kathy, but gets it to Smith. Smith out in front of the pack. Can she get a foot on it? She does, and slots it past the keeper for the goal. Wildcats take the lead 4 minutes into this one as Trucy hooks up with Jaden Smith, her 9th goal of the season. Wildcats up 1-0 on Wake Tech. Beautiful pass there and run. Pass from Trucy for the assist. Smith runs underneath that one and slots it past the keeper far post. Wildcats up 1-0. So right there, Jaden Smith, electric run, so electric that the lights came on. As it is approaching dusk here in Pineville. The temperature has dropped, more comfortable now than it was earlier for the men's game. If you weren't with us for that one, men suffered their first home defeat since October 5th of 2016 as Piedmont International came in and beat the Wildcats 3-1. So the Wildcat women trying to change their fortunes tonight.
Yeah, good job.
So it's Gomez with this one. Loses it back to Betsy Martinez. Kathy tries to chase it down but can't quite get it. So Gomez battling Larsheed for it. Ball rolls out of play. It'll be a throw for the Eagles. Ball played in, but Martin clears it out for the Wildcats. Comes to the feet of Howard for Wake Tech. Now Larsheed. Directed out of play by Betsy Martinez, so it'll be a throw. Deep in the corner, Martinez battling with Smith. Ball comes out of there. Richard clears for the Wildcats. Comes to Doyen. Doyen plays it up to Howard. Howard now to Smith. Out wide to Larsheed. Ball played into the area. Ball comes down in front of the goal, but Toller picks it up. As Smith did a good job shooting off the Wake Tech player. Smith to Martin. Over to Montague. Montague to Kathy. She can't quite handle it. Loses it to the Eagles. Ball played in, runs it down, loses it to Zarias. Zarias tries to get it to a teammate. Gomez there. Now Nia Hill comes steaming out of the area, cause some disruption. Cortez has it now. Ball played off of Smith, but Toller there off of her lines to bubble up that one for Zachariah could get there. Toller sends it in the direction of Hill. Comes to the feet of Jaden Smith. She plays out to Benito. Benito has it taken off of her feet out of play, so it'll be a throw for the Wildcats. Benito. And we have a illegal throw. Benito, so we'll give it over to Wake Tech. Ball comes in to Lawson. Lawson tries to across to Rashid, but Kathy runs down. She's in the area, gives it to Marting. Ball skips past Smith. Now Jaden Smith has it for the Wildcats. Gets it to Trucy. Trucy, out of time. Looking for options, trying to get it to Kathy, but it goes right to Doyen. Ball comes down to Montague. Montague gets it to Kathy. Kathy. Doyen with it now for Wake Tech. Looks to push it upfield. Marting tries to disrupt the Eagles, but can't. Cortez with it. Played off of Benito and Smith, and we're going to have an unintentional handball, so it'll be free kick for the Eagles. Smith plays it. So to Cortez, back to William. Cat with it, turns the corner. Can she keep it in play? She does. Has her run cut off, but she finds Montague. Montague, plenty of room. Gets it back to Kathy. Kathy tries to flip it over to Trucy. Loses it to Wake Tech. Wake Tech has it now. Benito and Martin tracking back. Cortez picked off by Richard. Ball rolls out of play. It'll be a throw for the Eagles. Ball comes at the feet to number 4. Wait, I don't have number 4 on my roster, so can't identify who that is currently. Ball play back to Benito. We're going to have a foul on Wake Tech. So free kick, Martin going to take it. Martin trying to pick out someone. Can't find no one but Larshid for the Eagles. She gets it to Lawson. Lawson back to Larshid, but she loses it to Richard. Richard picks it up, tries to get it to Kathy, but can't. Gomez has it now. Loses it to Lawson. Smith, middle of the pitch, over to Howard. But Martin clears it out of there, over everyone's head. Kathy trying to run it down. She gets to it first. Beats her defender. Now middle of the field to Trucy. Trucy tries to play the ball back to Kathy, but can't quite compete it. And that one will roll all the way down and over the touchline, so it'll be a throw for that. So Betsy Martinez are going to take the throw right in front of the Wildcat bench. Kicks it in. Wake Tech picks it off. Smith has it for the Eagles. Cut off by Montague. And Gomez. Now Lawson. Past Benito. Tries to find Jimenez, but she's offside. So it'll be a a free kick for the Wildcats. Toller jog over, pick that one up. Marting actually going to take it. Marting again, surveying, gets it to Trucy, but knocked off by Lawson. Lawson. Trucy on her. Hill in the area as well. Howard gets it. They swing it out wide. Lurshid now to Smith. Played in the box and just wide of the goal mouth. Toller will have the goal kick. Wake Tech's best opportunity to score. Goes begging there. Ball goes out of play, Wildcat ball. Benito is going to handle the throw here for Johnson of Wales. Jimenez, and they're going to get a foul on Smith. So it was going to be a Wildcat throw, so now it's going to be a Eagle kick. So it's going to be number 8, Miriam Herrera, to take the free kick just on the midfield stripe. She kicks it right to Jaden Smith. Jaden gets it. Lana back to Jaden. Now back to Lana. Lana tries to Kathy, but Montague picks up the ball, gets her shot. Over to Kathy now. Eagles with 5 players back. He tries to get that pass back, but Lawson with it. Now Jimenez in front of everyone. Benito tracks back, shot, pass, Toller and in. So goal for Griselda Jimenez, and the Eagles tie it at 1. Just over under 15 minutes to play, or played here in the first half. 30:01 on the clock, as Jimenez able to beat Toller low for the goal to knock this one up at 1 apiece.
Hey, defense, look at your side.
So Wildcats now on the restart. Gomez. Wake Tech with it again. Howard, or excuse me, Lawson. Over to Smith. Smith takes the shot, dribbles off of Toller, and she saves it just before it crosses the goal line. So Toller under attack the last couple of possessions. She sends it skyward. Ball comes down to Nia Hill, who plays it back to Marting. Marting. Back to Herrera. Herrera to Doyen. Doyen tries to get it out wide. She does. Larshid loses it to Martinez. Gives it back to Richard.
Yeah, good.
Now Montague. And they're going to get foul on Montague. So Eagle free kick upcoming.
Behind you.
Free kick comes in, right to Smith's feet. She plays it back. Wake Tech with it now, Doyen. Over to Howard. Run down by Shard. She gets it to Martinez, but Doyen picks it off for the Eagles. Now Larsheed down the right side, centering pass, but Toller there to pick that one off. Toller sends it up. Wake Tech gets it, but comes down to Nia Hill. Montague wins it to Kathy. Kathy to Hill. Now Herrera with it. Excuse me, Cortez. Cortez tries to get it to Jimenez, but Jimenez is offside. Jimenez trying to use her speed to get past the Wildcats defense, but we're too anxious that time. And she gets nailed with the offside. Martin for Trucy, can't quite get to her. Comes down to Hill. Hill gets it to Montague.
Yeah, good job,
back to Betsy. Martinez to Kathy. Kathy plays it back for Shard. Shard. Bonito. Space. Clears it up to Trucy. Trucy has it poked away. Goes to Jimenez. Now Smith with it. Herrera. Now back to Smith. They play it through to Zacharias. Has it deflected by Toller, and then Smith recovers. Good job by Toller to come off for line, force Zacharias into an early decision, and then Toller able to make the deflection. Is now Larsheed. Tries to center it. Smith picks it off. Richard looking for Kathy. Kathy plays it up and over. Tries to run down her own pass. But Doyen there. Pick it off. And Trucy tracks back to steal away. And Smith. Lana plays it back to Hill. Hill's pass picked off by the Eagle player. And now Hill intercepts it to Richard. Quickly back to Hill. Martinez with it now. As her pass falls to the feet of Jimenez. She's got Benito on her. Jimenez dribbles out wide. Kind of stops her run, waiting for help. Benito recovers. And Marting able to clear it away. Good job by Marting. As that one's way back out to midfield. Herrera with it now.
Yeah, good pressure.
Larsheed around Smith. And they're going to call the foul on Smith as Larsheed went down to the ground. We get some subs for the Eagles. Number 5, Rosemarie Fitzpatrick checks in. As does number 14, Carrington Mack. So Hill takes that free kick and gets it out. Now Benito runs it down.
Yeah, Benito.
She's got the ball, gets it to Trucy. She loses it to Hill. And now Zacharias in on Toller again, and that time Zacharias puts it by her for the goal. 2-1 Wake Tech, 23-24 left first period. And the Eagles have rallied from a 1-0 deficit to take a 2-1 lead over the Wildcats.
Come on, girls. We can do it.
Smith with it now. 5 Eagle defenders back. She's got Kathy in there as well. She loses it to Fitzpatrick. As they try and get it ahead to Zacharias. Richard recovers, sends it out of play.
Yeah, good job.
So it'll be a Wake Tech throw. Gomez plays it back. The Eagles intercept it. Doyen spins around Trucy, leaves it off for Howard. They get it back to Zacharias again.
Yeah, good job. Smart.
Betsy Martinez, excuse me, Smith tries to find Trucy, just out of her reach. Lana can't run it down. Should we throw in for the Eagles? So throw in comes in right to the feet of Gomez, but she sends it out of play in front of the Wildcat bench. Ball comes in. Ball played over. Kathy can't quite get there. And they're going to say there's a foul on the Eagles. They tripped up Kathy. So Wildcats will take the free kick inside this midfield circle. 21-22 left.
Delaney, go to.
So Gomez is going to take this free kick. She's ready. Sends it in to the feet of Trucy. Trucy tries to get it to Smith, but the ball picked off by Lorsh. But no one. Zacharias picks it off though. Wildcats are recovering on defense.
Yeah, Betsy!
And Richard clears it. Montague wins it. Tries to get it to Trucy, but nobody home. Wake Tech will have the throw in right in front of their bench. So Herrera, Cortez up to Jimenez. He's got Hill and Benito on her. They're trying to get it to Carrington Mack. Ball centered back to Smith's feet for the Wildcats, and she gets fouled. They're play advantage, so the Eagles will keep possession. Pluska battling with Trucy for it. It'll be a throw-in for Johnson of Wales. Gomez gets it over to Martinez. Martinez, or Toller is eventually going to come to it. Nearly to Mack. Last touch by her, so now it'll be Wake Tech. Eagles get it to Mack, but she can't grab it before the ball goes out of play. So Benito is going to have the throw.
Yeah, Yeah, man behind you.
Mack heads it out of play for the Eagles.
Naya, get into play.
Kathy sends it upfield.
Good try, good try.
The ball will be played out by Emmons. Came out of the box.
Yeah, way to
And
pressure
then
him.
ball is saved, not been able to save out of play. So Wildcat throw. Benito tries to get it into Kathy. Headed out of there by Cortez. Up in the air. Smith plays it down.
Yeah, good
Richard
touch.
tries to get it to Smith. Eventually does come to Jaden's feet. Jaden loses it to Trucy. Now Pluska with it for the Eagles. Fitzpatrick. Back to the middle of the field, Cortez. Cortez tries to play it through to Jimenez, and they're going to call offside. So, we have Wildcat free kick.
Benito, go to the line.
So Martin sends it forward, gets it to Gomez. Gomez plays it down, gets it over to Trucy. Trucy to Hill. Hill to Kathy.
Yeah, you're faster, you got
Kathy.
it.
Ball rolls out, so it'll be a Wake Tech throw. Ball comes in. Zacharias to Jimenez, but Martin shuts that off. They try and get it to Kathy. No go. Back to Jimenez, or excuse me, to Gomez. But Smith wins it for the Eagles. Now it's Fitzpatrick with Martinez on her. She wins it. Now Trucy takes it away from an Eagle player. Montague has it. Plays it back. Smith with it now. She has the goal for Johnson & Wales. Put the Wildcats up 1-0 just about 5 minutes into this one. Wake Tech has responded with 2 goals of their own since then. Martin gets it to Kathy. Kathy plays it back to Benito. Now Herrera plays it back to Emmons. Emmons loses it to Kathy. Kathy, and the ball rolls out of play as Emmons had to come back and make that save. So it is going to be a corner for the Wildcats. So it'll be a first corner of the match. We have a sub. Aubrey Anderson is going to check in for Johnson & Wales and replace Montague. So we have Trucy and Kathy over to take the corner. So it'll be a short corner. Wildcats. Ball played out and over the inline by the Eagles. So Wildcats will have a throw. Benito comes over to take it. Benito tries to get it to Kathy. Ball played down by Gomez. Now Mack has it. And Anderson hounding her. Last touch by Anderson, so it'll be a throw for the Eagles. We're going to have an Eagle sub now. And Zacharias is going to take a seat. Mackenzie Roberson checks in for the Eagles. Now Hill to Anderson, back to Naya. Naya tries to play it to Kathy, headed down by the Eagles.
Yeah, Benito.
Back to Hill, battling Mack for it. Now Jimenez has it. She tries to play it across, but Jaden Smith runs it down for the Wildcats. And she gets by her defender. Jaden loses it, gives Aubrey Anderson. Anderson over to Hill. Hill tries to play Kathy in. Ball comes to Emmons as a couple of Eagle players run into each other. That looks like Larshi that goes tumbling. She's working off a little bit of a limp here. Mack and Benito. Benito wins it away. Plays it off Mack. Now Patrick. It's Patrick. Back to Mack. Mack with Benito on her. Plays it back for Herrera. They play it across now. That's Roberson. Ball went away by Jackie Gomez. Jimenez steps in front of that pass. Pounded by Aubrey Anderson. Smith comes out here with it for Cats. Gets it to Hill. Hill with 3 players ahead of her. And tries to play Kathy in.
Go Brooklyn!
Brooklyn closing the distance on Cortez. 2 Eagle players there to defend Kathy. As Cortez comes away with it. Cortez tries to play it to Mack. Nobody home on that one. Cat throw. 11 left to play the first half. Benito gets it to Hill. Hill loses it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick. Hill. Fitzpatrick. Battling for it. Now Mack has it. They get it past Gomez's outstretched arms. And we're going to get a foul on Richard as she knocks Roberson to the ground. Excuse me, that is Smith to the ground. So kick for Wake Tech. So Jimenez take the free kick for the Eagles as they send it over. Toller tries to get it to Smith. Comes down to Richard's feet. Back to Doyen. Lana Trucy wins it away from Doyen. She's got Smith ahead. She gets it to Jaden's feet. Jaden cuts inside, takes a touch, and Emmons able to pick it off right before Smith was going to get another touch on it. Good scoring chance there for the Wildcats. Best offense they've generated in a while. Gomez has it now. Back to Trucy. They'll give it to Smith again, let her have another chance. Jaden tries to get it to Brooklyn, but a little miscommunication there. One zig when they thought they were going to zag. Wake Tech with it now. The far sideline. Trucy tracks back to get it. Gets it to Marting. Lauren loses it to Jimenez. And she's battling Jimenez for it. Marting eventually clears it off the line. It'll be a throw in for the Eagles. So ball comes in, top of the key to Howard. Ball played in. Fitzpatrick. Good recovery there by Richard. Now Jimenez with it. Tries to center cross it. And it's going to go out for a corner. So Wake Tech corner now. 8:22 left to play. Jimenez will take the corner. Also has Mack out there. Jimenez sends it in. Nighthill gets it, clears it out, and the ball will be sent over the end line by an Eagle player. That was number 12, or Rebecca Howard. So it'll be goal kick for the Wildcats. Sub checking in, Myra Terrell is going to replace Jaden Smith.
Yeah, Myra.
To Toller. Ready for the goal kick. Toller sends it out, but goes right to Jimenez. Defense recovers. Jimenez loses it to Richard. Richard clears it out. Now Gomez has it for the Wildcats. She loses it, but Knight Hill recovers. Out to Trucy. Trucy, plenty of space. Got a couple runners out ahead. Terrell and Kathy. Wake Tech intercepts. Ball gets played up the right side and is eventually going to roll out of play for a Wildcat throw. Betsy Martinez is going to take it. So ball played down by the Eagles. Nia Hill and Richard try to recover. Martin's there as well. And we got a foul. And they're going to say it's in the box, so it's going to be a penalty awarded to the Eagles. So Wake Tech now, chance to go up 3-1. Wildcats going to have to defend the PK here. Sarah Toller going to be called upon to make a big save. Looks like they're going to have number 12, Rebecca Howard, step up to take this. Correction, that's 13, Maddie Smith. Smith approaches, shoots and scores. She gets it past Toller, bottom corner. And Wake Tech goes up 3-1 with 5:47 left to play.
Brooklyn, you got it.
So Wildcats here find themselves down by 2.
I got it, throw. Pick it up.
We'll get the restart here. Wildcats going to look to pull another one back for the end of the half if they can. Anderson to Trucy. Play it back to Richard. Now Martin
Yeah, Brooklyn.
to Benito.
Man.
Anderson. Now Smith for the Eagles. Gomez on her. Jackie dispossesses her, but the ball comes down to the feet of Pluska for Wake Tech. Tina wins it for Johnson and Wales. Ball goes out of play. It'll be Wildcat throw. Trucy. And there's going to be a foul on the Eagles as she runs over Trucy.
Oh, yeah, good job, Lana.
So free kick for the Wildcats. 4:47 to play. Richard sends it to Trucy. One touches it over to Terrell. Back to Trucy. Trucy. Guys are pass deflected. Picked off the Eagles. Eagles dribbling with it, middle of the field. Now Howe has it. Loses it to Anderson. Back to Trucy.
Let's keep it.
Gomez with it. Gomez looking for Kathy. Not there. Herrera has it. They play a keeper and roll the inline. So it's going to be a corner for Johnson and Wales with 4 minutes of play. So the Wildcats will have an opportunity here. Their second corner of the game.
Oh, yeah, Benito.
So this time Delaney Benito is going to take a corner. Benito sends it in. Ball put off of a Wake Tech chest.
Yeah, you got
Richard has it now. She's fighting another Eagle player for it, and they're going to call Richard with the foul. She sent
Good job, Emily.
to Cortez. Wake Tech free kick. Ball comes down to Mack. Hill battling for it. Gets around Hill. Gives it to Jimenez. Jimenez tries to get it to Rashid. That's Roberson. Roberson with a rail on her. Roberson gets in. All deflected for Martin as Jimenez had a shot. Good job of recovery by the Wildcats. Anderson fighting Smith for it. Howe plays it out wide. Roberson with it. 2-2-2 left in the half. And played out by Martin for a corner. So the Wake will have a corner. 2 minutes left. Another sub, one for each side. The team of four is checking in for Johnson and Wales. And J.C. Perry checks in for Wake Tech. Nia Hill will get a break for Johnson and Wales. Ball comes in. Guard had a foot on it. Goes through her. Cleared out of there by Kathy. Gomez with it now. Kathy fighting Herrera. And it'll be out for a Wildcat. 1:23 left. Benito quickly into Kathy.
Yeah.
Now Herrera with it. Herrera plays it through there. Going to roll out of play. 1 minute in the half.
Yeah, Benito, show. Hey, yeah, get
Looking
on
to get
return.
in.
Get on a return.
Ball played off of Fitzpatrick. Over to Mack.
Yeah,
For Wake
closer,
Tech.
closer in.
2 players on her. Jimenez has it now. She plays it back. To Perry. Now forward with it is Howard. Howard sends it in. And Fitzpatrick able to get a foot on it and get it past Toller for the goal. 4-1. Wake Tech, 6.7 seconds left in the half. So a killer goal there for the Eagles as they take a 3-goal lead with just 6.7 left here in the first period.
Good finish, Rose. Good ball. Back up.
So unless the Wildcats can do something quickly here, they're going to head into the halftime break with a 3-goal deficit. Anderson plays it back to Trucy. Trucy plays it back to Benito, and there's the halftime buzzer. So Wake Tech takes a 4-1 lead into the break. We'll be back in 15 minutes with second half action. We're back here with about a minute 15 left in halftime. Wildcats trail Wake Tech 4-1. Wildcats got on the board first with a Jaden Smith goal in the first 5 minutes of play. And then the Eagles answered with 4 of their own in the last 40 minutes of the first half, including one with 6.7 seconds left in the first half by number 5, Rosemarie Fitzpatrick. So they've extended their lead to 3 here at the break. So the Eagles out on the field, ready to get this one going. Wildcats still over on the sideline, getting instructions from head coach Matt Heisler and his assistants Malika Connor, Dr. Benjamin Robinson, and Derek Goldstein. So Wildcats have a tall mountain to climb in this one if they want to come back and get a win, but it can be done. And there's the buzzer in halftime, so we'll put 45 minutes on the clock and get ready to rock and roll here for the last half of soccer. This is the last home sporting event for several days. Men are back in action Thursday night, 7 o'clock, as they take on the Crown College. The USCAA matchup. So Wildcats huddling over in front of their bench now, getting final instructions from Coach Heiser. They retake the field. And they'll go with Jaden Smith, Brooklyn Cathley, Alana Trucy, Fatima Flores, Aubrey Anderson, Lauren Martin, Emily Richard, Betsy Martinez, Jackie Gomez, and Delaney Benito. And then, of course, Sarah Toller in goal. So Wildcats have possession to start the half, trailing 4-1 against the Wake Tech Eagles. So Anderson gets it over to Trucy. She plays it over to Benito. Benito tries to find Kathy, but can't. Comes down in the hands of Cortez. Cortez to 21, Emily Lawson. Ball played down, gets past Smith. Mack has a shot at it, but Toller able to gobble that one up. So a quick shot to start the half by the Eagles, but Toller equal to the challenge that time. She sends it skyward, comes back down to Mack, but Richard ends up with it. Now Zacharias has it. She's fouled by Richard. So it'll be a free kick. Actually, they're going to call the foul on Zacharias. Quick restart. Smith with it now. Gets it over to Gomez. Gomez tries to get it back to Jaden. Ball picked off by number 16 for Wake Tech, J.C. Perry. Perry gets it to Zacharias. Back to Smith. Now Howard. Swings it across to Cortez. Plays it up to Jimenez. Jimenez with Benito on her. Benito funnels her in where Martin shuts that down. Ball comes back to Howard. Now back to Jimenez again. Deflects off of Benito. Jimenez in the corner, dribbling around. Loses it. Up the sideline. And the ball stays in. Brooklyn down before it's eventually deflected out by Eagle player. So it'll be a Wildcat throw. Benito going to take it right in front of the Wake Tech. Benito gets it in. Headed back out of play by Jimenez. So it'll be another Wildcat throw. This time right at midfield. Benito gets in. Kathy around her man, but she loses it. Aubrey Anderson Find some interference for the Wildcats. That was Zacharias. She has her pocket picked by Trucy. Over to Betsy Martinez. Oh, no. She decided to go Martinez away. Zacharias with it. Howard. Over to Jimenez. Jimenez. Over to the end line. And they're going to say goal kick for Toller. A little bit of contact there, but not enough to draw foul. So Richard now playing out of the back. Loses it to Matt. And it's a goal for the Eagles as they score quickly out of the break here and now lead 5-1. So Betsy Martinez now gets it to Smith. Smith around the defender. Leaves it for Flores. Ball picked off by the Eagles. Doran has it. Trucy battling for it. Benito wins it now for the Wildcats. Gets it to Kathy. Trucy. Now Richard has it. Anderson to Smith. Smith fouled by Perry. So it'll be free kick for the Wildcats. Ball played in by Trucy, headed out by Zacharias. Comes down to the feet of an Eagle player. Can't quite get the number. Eagles dribbling it around. Wildcats calling for all sides, but none given. Ball played in, goes to Toller. She gobbles that one up. Eagles play it back. Emmons has it to her feet. Can't please her hands. She swings it out. The Eagles playing with it dangerously in their end. Now Anderson steps in front of it, and ball caught by Emmons. Good job by Aubrey Anderson to create an opportunity. Ball played out to Perry now. Find a Mac, but comes to Richard. Richard up to Gomez. Now tries to get it to Martinez, but Perry clears it away. This will be a Wildcat throw. And another foul there by Perry as she took out Smith, and she'll get a yellow card for her efforts. So free kick coming. Trucy ready to take it. Trucy, well, before the official was ready, so we'll do it again. Plays it short to Smith. Smith tries to get it to Anderson. Smith regains it. Kathy redirects it in the box, but the Eagles run it down. Ball played back now to Doyen. Flores on her. Doyen gets it away. Kathy runs it down for Johnson and Wells and takes it away. Plays it back. And the ball rolls out of play. It'll be a Eagle throw. They go quickly to Jimenez. Wake Tech head of the pack. Good recovery by Benito. Trucy wins it away. Sends it down. Kathy on a dead run. Can she get there? Not quite before Mackenzie Jones plays it for the Eagles. Now Perry. Mack loses it to Martinez. And then Richard sends it forward. Perry with the throw. Smith wins it for the Wildcats. Dead run. Tries to play through to Kathy. Can she get there? Emmons clears it off out of her box. Anderson runs it down. Emmons quickly retreating. Eagles have it now with Cortez, and she's fouled by Trucy. So it'll be a free kick for Wake Tech. Ball played over in the corner. Benito defending for the Wildcats. Now Lawson with it. Top of the box. Got two Wildcats on her. She centers it. Cleared out of there by Richard. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson tries to find Flores, but Richard has it now. Mack with it. And Smith clears it away from Mack. Takes the brunt of that one. She's a little slow getting to her feet. Throw in comes from the Eagles. Perry has it. Serves it in. Richard plays it out. Shot. Right to Toller. She gobbles that one up. Shot was by Emily Lawson. Flores now plays it down, tries to get it to Smith. Betsy Martinez comes away with it. Knocked off her mark by Mack. And Richard to Trucy. Trucy gets it to Martinez, but Martinez can't save it in play. Be a throw for the Eagles. comes down at the feet of Howard. Ball taken away to Kathy. Back to Gomez. Gomez looking for Smith. Flores sends it into the box, but a little too hard. And over the end line. So it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Ebony Montague going to check in for Flores for Johnson & Wales. Ball played off of Mac's head. Comes down to Zacharias. They poke it ahead. Wildcats trying to run it down. Mac has it for the Eagles. She centers. Goes off of Benito's back. Shot wide by number 13, Maddie Smith. So it'll be a goal kick for Johnson & Wales. Marting tries to get it to Trucy. Now Lana picks it off eventually. Gomez looking for Anderson, but her pass intercepted by Lawson. Now Zacharias with it. Gets it over to Jimenez, and Jimenez was offside. So the Wildcats will get it. Wake Tech with it now, but Kathy intercepts for Johnson & Wales. To Gomez. Leaves it for Trucy. Trucy battling with Jimenez. 4-on-4 right there. Jersey numbers, that is. Now Wake Tech with it. Plays it forward. With nobody there. Tugler will come up and grab that one. She sends it skyward. Trucy takes it away, looking for Kathy. Back to Anderson. Now it comes to Mack for Wake Tech. Howard has it. Wake Tech plays it back. Perry's going to earn it. Now to William. Perry with it again for the Eagles. They try to find Mack, but Betsy Martinez wins it. Richard sends it to Smith, and they get a foul on Perry. As Perry states her case, the official is no avail. So Wildcats are going to get the free kick here. Quick restart. Smith has it, loses it. As Perry recovers to Mack. Zacharias has it now. She sends it forward. Jimenez running on that one. Benito tries to shut her down. And Jimenez finds the near corner. She beats Toller and Benito. She picks up her second goal of the match. And it is now 6-1 Wake Tech, 28:52 left to play. Get some subs for Wake Tech and one for Johnson & Wales. Myra Tell going to check in for the Wildcats. And for Wake Tech, number 15, Katia Canales checks in. Martinez has it to Richard. Richard. Lawson. Trucy picks it off. Dribbles around a Wake Tech player. And she gets thrown down, and they're going to on Trucy. Actually, referee pointed the right direction. Pointed the wrong direction. Is on Jimenez for Wake Tech. So Wildcats get the start. Martin sends it forward, but the Eagles pick it off. Gomez in the area, but the ball comes down to Smith. Smith forward to Jimenez, but she's offside. And it'll be Wildcat free kick at that point. So Martin plays it forward. Kathy tries to get to it. Wake Tech player falls down. And Kathy plays through that one, wins it. Comes back to Wake Tech. But Smith's on the end of that one. Jaden knocked off of her mark by Doyen. Smith gets back and shoots and scores! Smith, her second goal of the game, as she makes something out of nothing. Initially knocked off of a run by Doyen, and she picked it in his pocket and passed Emmons for her second goal of the game. 6-2 Wildcats trail, 26-46 left to play. See if that one brings life back into the home side here. They can try and come back a little closer. Plays it back to Howard. Lawson. Now Smith sent out by Richard. Ball comes to Trucy's feet. Trucy clears it out of the area. Send it all the way over the middle stripe. Montague quickly retreats. Forces Wake Tech. Pull back. Now Kathy mixing it up. Also Gomez there. And that ball played back in. Comes down to the feet of Lawson. Lawson with Martinez all over her. Now to Canales. Canales to Mack. Mack with Richard and a quickly recovering Smith. Mack centers it. Ball played. They're going to say it was a handball on Benito. So they're going to call the penalty. Handball on Benito. So a penalty kick for Tech as Richard and Trucy discussing it with the official. So it's going to be a PK, second